everybody. Thank you so much for coming by another amazing conversation. I'm about to talk to love and marriages. Most talked about, is that fair to say? So, most talked about star on the show right now. So, I want you guys to get a good seat and we're going to take a listen to thoughts, honesty, humility, hopefully. Um, we are going to take a listen. So, what I want you guys to do before we do that, because it's not fair to the guests if you do not share. So, let's make sure that we share. If you are having any issues and if it is not showing on your live, please let me know. And I want you to and share some more. So, as I'm being told that this particular situation is unfolding, that this particular guest has a situation unfolding right before the premiere. How unfortunate is that when something is happening right before you are about to go on live, right? So we want to get a chance to hear from the guests. You know, I'm a fair person on this show. Everyone has a story that has a story that has a story. All right. So let's bring our guests on live. And for those who know, I double task as multiple people. Corporate girl had to go and get into some casual clothes. All right. So thank you so much for coming on. And our guest, can you go live for us? Bring your camera on.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, thank you so much for coming on and for being patient through the process of getting you live on the show. Okay, I appreciate that very, very much. My
I was
guest,
about to hang up because you said a whole lot of stuff. I'll tell you that on
did
the
I say
intro.
on the intro? No, I hope I didn't offend you in any type of way. Did I?
Already, what's about to unfold? That's what I'm asking you already. What's about to unfold before I
Your
blurt out?
story, your life. I'm gonna bring on all these surprise people, and they said they gonna talk crazy to you. No, I'm joking. Like none of that is going on. Not at all. I just want to hear your story. So tell us who you are. There are some people that may not know. Military tuned in from all across the globe. Shout out to my military family. So tell our military family and all other viewers who you are.
Okay, I'm Martell Holt, and I've been in construction for I guess for the last 10 years. Home builder,
Oh wow.
somewhat of a developer. Trying to get there. So mainly residential building. Ex-school teacher. Um, and I've been married for what 12 years, and we're going through a divorce right now as we speak. And I have four
Right.
beautiful children,
Right.
all under the age of 10, and the
You have
youngest being one.
okay, do you
So
have girls or boys?
yeah, I have three girls
Girl
and one
dad.
boy. Yeah.
So you're also a girl dad. Shout out to you for doing those amazing things. So you said that you're going through a divorce, but before you talk about that, where are you from?
I'm Huntsville,
Huntsville. You are from
born
Huntsville.
and raised,
Born
and
and
still
raised.
here.
Okay. So is the family in that same business? How did you get into that business?
Oh no. Well, I would say it's just I guess God steered us into this industry. So, but my family, no.
Right.
Have no background in construction at all.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was the first
And
teacher in my family and things of that nature, and now first to be a builder and things of that nature, and often to real estate. Period. Yeah.
and granted, this is a successful business, so you would not be on the show, right?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what do you think about the show so far? Putting your personal business out there, is the divorce about to be a part of what we're going to see on the show?
Yeah, it's been tough. When my wife and I we first pitched the show to Carlos King about just a couple years ago. We told him that we wanted it to be real. We're gonna do reality, so we want it to be real. You know,
Right.
so it's not scripted, anything of that nature. But it's been a bittersweet. I'm happy
Wow.
because Melody and I we've accomplished the goal of getting her on TV. It was never my thing of getting on TV. I never wanted
Okay.
to be a part, not even of this right here. This is not my cup of tea.
Okay.
Interviews, TV, it's not my cup of tea. I've always been in the
Right.
background, like pushing her and things of that nature. So, but I'm happy in that aspect of us
Right.
accomplishing that goal. But I guess what it has brought to the forefront, though I've done wrong, I still wouldn't want my everything exposed to the world.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, I wouldn't want it exposed to the
Yeah.
world like it is because people only know just that little bit of Martell, the wrong. They haven't been in
All
my life.
right.
Yeah, you guys haven't been in my life for a while, so you guys don't
Yeah.
know the good of Martell Holt. And so that's
Exactly.
been the challenging part. But I've been dealing with it well.
Yeah.
But the show will bring out the worst in you. Reality TV,
Yeah.
it will. But it's what you sign up for. I mean, it's a job, and you just have to manage it. That's it.
And that's it. So you run a business, so you're managing people. You already know what it's like to deal with multiple personalities. How has that been? Because you're dealing with a lot of personalities when you go into reality world, right?
Yeah, and I feel that being a business owner, it kind of helps you in this aspect of life in terms of reality TV,
Right.
because yeah, you have to deal with a lot of different characters. You have to put up with a lot. You have to be patient with a lot of different people. So I think that this show is no different than, like, I mean, it's real life. So that's the good
Yeah.
thing about this reality show is it's like your real life being unfolded. But whenever you have something not so pleasant going on, it doesn't shine a good light on me.
Right. And I like to leave a platform because I'm a person that's been cheated on. I'm a person that used to wild out in my 20s. So I know what it's like to get caught up in something. And I like to hear all the sides. People don't like to hear all the sides, but I'm in a current engagement where it's happened to me.
Yeah.
So there's always more sides to the story than people understand. So I wanted to give you an opportunity to come on the show. He's like, you didn't give me an opportunity. You're nobody. But thank you for coming on my show.
No,
And
you're
giving
welcome.
me the opportunity to hear from you, and to hear the other side because too often we don't listen to men
No.
and too often we categorize men.
Yeah.
So I want to hear from you.
See, the thing is, when it comes to the men, it seems like no matter what we say, it's like we're wrong unless we just on our knees, just apologizing, and almost for something that we did not even create. No
Right.
matter what we say, it seems like we're still wrong. It seems like you got some people don't want to have an open mind about life.
Right.
You know,
Right.
um,
And
because
there's I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off on that, but there's a moment when you said that on the show where you said it was 4 years ago. Kind of like the person that you're with, that you're married with, was reacting to, like, did it just all fall apart right now? Do you remember that scene where
oh,
the cameras are on, and you guys were trying to have a private moment, and do you remember that?
and I said that it was 4 years ago.
Yeah, what was that
Yeah,
about?
I mean, that was Martell trying to hide behind, hoping that my wife would protect me in certain moments, knowing that I kind of don't want to expose certain things on TV.
Mhm.
But that wouldn't work because I was in the midst of.
Right.
It started years ago, and it things didn't turn out to be as it should have been in my marriage.
Right.
So I would go back. So it's been what, 5 years now. So yeah,
You know what? And this is something, I am the person that hasn't had an argument with the side chicks. I'm always like, well, can I life coach you for a few moments, no longer than 15 minutes, because I don't want to do it for free. So I don't argue. It's only fair. I don't want to just give her a whole service, right? But
yeah,
I don't want to argue with her. So I just always kind of, it's crazy to be in my position of your ex and to be empathetic to, oh girl, instead of fighting, because everybody wants to fight, everybody wants to argue, everybody
yeah.
wants to get in the middle of what you guys have going on. I don't want to call her a side chick either because I don't know her,
No, no,
I don't
I wouldn't
know
call
her.
her a side chick either.
Yeah.
She became a good friend of mine.
Yeah,
And so
nice.
it's more than the side chick. It was more than the side chick. I was spending time and things like that, with her. So I wouldn't look at it as a side chick either. Anyway.
Exactly. Do you feel like it's your soulmate or where you should be?
Don't play me.
Okay,
But,
I was just
but
trying to throw a little
you
something out there.
already with these words, these phrases.
You don't have to term it. It does not have to be in one certain category, but something attracted you to continue it on for a long time, right?
Yeah, I think it was just a good friendship. Great communication, and it was almost a place of comfort at times.
Right.
A lot of times when, when you're married, you've been married for quite some time, and things just not going right at home, and it's like you're searching for something that could comfort you.
Right.
and
Right.
and once you find something, and for me, my wife called me some like a habitual cheater. I don't know. It was something under the magnitude of I just continuously cheat all the time with many people. But no, it was with one person. You know,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I
And
mean,
that, yeah, so it was not more than just that situation.
no. So that was the issue. That's what Melody, she was very upset about, that I just continued to talk to this one person. She was like, what is it with this person? And honestly, I'm a lover. I'm not the person that won't have many women.
Right.
If so,
Hmm.
I would have had that.
Right, right,
There's a
right.
lot of options out there. But I'm not the type of person that I don't want many women. I want one woman, and I want that one woman to treat me well, because I treat my woman well. I treated
Right,
Melody well.
right,
I started cheating,
right.
and grew feelings and things of that nature. And every time something went wrong at home, it's like I kind of reverted back to um, her.
I was told that my fiance said the same thing. And sometimes when you're so mad about the situation, you're pushing the man further to the situation that he ran off to. Because the
Yeah,
more mad you get, the more he takes off into that person that's comforting him. And so you want a friend. You don't want a soulmate. I'll take that word back. I apologize. But you want a friend with
you're
the
talking about
person that
right
you're
now,
with.
currently.
Yeah, like with the person that you choose, you want that to be a friend. You want that to be someone that will listen to you, that will talk to you and not talk crazy. I don't know. I don't want to judge Melody.
That's accurate. That's accurate. Yeah, I mean that's what I want. No, I want a soulmate. I want somebody that's for me, and to this day, I still think Melody really is, because the day that I married her, I told her I felt that God brought me to her, you know,
Right. Hmm.
and I feel that a lot of this commotion going on in our city and with us, I think it kind of like just drew us apart. But I still
Right.
think that we're meant to be, honestly. But neither one of us is gonna, sit back and wait for one another.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you brought that up with the commotion going on. Can we talk about that for a moment? What is it like for your business with the pandemic? How's that impacting you as a black-owned business? And how do you go through a divorce and all this during a pandemic? How different has it? I mean, you haven't been through it before, but what is that like?
Well, the main problem has come in, with our children. We have 4 children,
Mhm.
and that has been like the focal point, and that has been like the most challenging aspect of our lives right there. Juggling 4 children, going through a divorce in the pandemic and things of that nature, because we have to look at school, we have to look at the homeschool, we have to look at um, us going through this divorce, and then we having to switch out children every
Wow.
week, and then
Wow.
sometimes every 2 weeks,
Wow.
and then whew,
It's a lot.
so
I
so
know.
it's been a lot,
It's
and
a
then
lot.
trying to work
Yeah.
and make money and provide. So
And be the provider
yes, it's been
in the
extremely
in the
extremely
middle
tough.
of all that. Can I ask you how the children are responding?
It's been challenging for them. All three, my 8, 9, and 4 year olds, they understand what's going on. So we try to. I don't know. It's new for Melody and I too. It's not like that we've been through this, and we don't have family members really that has gone through this either. You know,
Right. Hmm.
so we all just trying to make the best out of everything.
Yeah.
Trying to make the kids as comfortable as possible.
Hmm.
Try not to share too much with them.
That's the
Until
main
they're
part.
ready
Right.
to accept it.
And
So
the
it's a
ages
lot.
are what? 1 years old, 4, 6. What are their ages
No, my
again?
oldest, she turns 9 tomorrow.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
then
Yeah.
my son, he's 8 right now, so they're 8. Well, they're the same age for 1 month.
Okay.
Martell
That's
and
cool.
Mariah,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then Malia, she'll be 5 February the 7th,
Okay.
and then my little one, she just turned 1 December the 19th.
Mariah's birthday's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mariah.
Yeah,
She's
happy
like, I'm not
birthday.
gonna be watching this, but we'll just send it into the atmosphere,
Oh,
right?
oh, most definitely, most definitely. I'm gonna take her to get her little nails done tomorrow, and we're gonna
Exactly.
have some fun tomorrow.
Exactly. That's you are a true girl dad indeed. I apologize if I came in like I watched the show, I know him, and you're like, you don't know me like that, So I am getting to know you, and
Yeah,
that's what I like about shows like mine. You know what I mean? Like people can hear from the heart of the person, not the reality scripted scenes left out, all those things that happen with reality TV, right?
hey, those spy ass edits.
On purpose. This will get the views, edits. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Now you said that you're running the business, you have the children, you're going through the divorce. Where do you stand right now? If this is an okay question, if not, don't answer it. Where do you stand with Ariane Curry? And did I say her name right?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing for me to touch on though.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So, and are you prepared for the new season? Are you coming back after the season that we're about to watch?
Um, yeah, of course. Well, I hope so.
Right.
I hope that I'm invited back, but I don't see any reason that they wouldn't want me back. You know.
Exactly.
Um,
What's
so yeah.
next? What are you gonna do next, television wise?
Well, I don't know. I'm working on a couple of things with a couple of developers um, in the film industry. So, I mean, like I said, it's all new to me.
Right.
Since Melody and I we pitched the show to Carlos some years ago, and so a lot of people come to me now and try to pitch a show to me for me to get the connection. So we're working on a second one right now, which I think is gonna be amazing.
Right.
So I'm
That's
working with somebody
good.
out of Washington D.C.
I like it.
Yeah.
Are you
So
okay? A little relocating, going back and forth now?
oh no, 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 no. We
No?
go film
Okay.
everything here, and actually we're gonna be doing the sizzle next month. So I'm pretty
Okay.
excited about that. Yeah.
Okay. All righty. And then when it comes to the business, what's next for the business? Developing in further
Yeah.
places? Are you overseas? Are you just here?
Well, no, just locally right now. Like I
Okay.
say, in the residential arena, I'm looking to get more into the commercial sector. So
Mm.
that's my goal. I'm looking to
Mm-hmm.
build hotels and things of that nature, and so I'm looking to really build a good team, an investment team.
Okay.
That we go out and invest in properties and things like that. Probably get about good 8 to 10 people, like-minded individuals, that's ready to change our lives.
Come to Colorado. I need only 5% African Americans here in Denver, Colorado. Well, in Colorado, period.
Yeah,
So definitely consider it. There's some land going up for like crazy sale out on the foothills of the mountains.
yeah,
So
really.
yeah, hit those Rocky Mountains up.
I bet
Bring
it's
more of us
beautiful out there too,
here.
huh?
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I have to ask the question I asked all my guests. Who are you? Describe yourself in a hashtag.
In a hashtag. um,
Resilient, humble, ready.
um, hey, look. Well, it's a term that it's crazy. My wife has like been referring to me as, damn. I mean, it's I don't look at myself like that, but a lot of people they do, and it's been disturbing a little bit.
Wow.
Um,
How is she
no, no,
describing you?
listen, not me. I'm not saying that I am, but a lot of people say that narcissistic.
Oh, that's not a fair one to throw around.
Man, hey, listen, no, no, no,
No.
it's terrible. It's
Yeah.
terrible, but I'm
You
wondering,
need
like,
to you have to have a degree to throw that one around. Like you can't determine a person is narcissistic without a psychiatrist.
you know
So,
what I'm saying?
mhm.
I said that's the
Mhm.
case. Everybody got a little bit in them, then,
Just a little bit. We all
everybody,
got a little crazy in us. Yeah, exactly.
everybody, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Narcissistic is one that the black women we do in the community. I reach out to you ladies. I'm asking you to please stop doing that because that takes therapy, that takes counseling, that takes professionals. Ways of a narcissist, we probably all have.
we do.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's what I've been telling a couple people. I said, everybody has some of those traits. Not
exactly.
just me and Trump.
Lord knows you are nothing like Trump. We wouldn't have had this discussion at all. Okay. So, what's the most adventurous thing that you have done? Family trip, jumping out of a plane, skiing? What have you done?
The most interesting.
Adventurous.
Um, well, I don't do anything over the top. I'm just like I'm a basic guy. I like to go hiking. I like to go. And I've been canoeing, horseback riding. I like. Yeah, I'm not that adventurous.
Okay.
I like to be safe. You
Hmm.
know, I just
Yeah,
like to
keep, so
enjoy
you're
life.
worried about how much you will not jump out of a plane right now. You
Hell
might
no.
do it. You might
Huh?
do it. You might
No.
do it. It'll when you jump out of the plane and you've been through a lot. Like I'm a person, I'm a war widow. I've been through people cheating on me. I've been through heartbreak. I've been through a lot, right?
Yeah.
So I'll jump out of a plane. I want to. They say you get rid of it.
You
Like
don't
you
think
just
you'll
throw
pass
it.
out?
If I do, let's pass out. That was yesterday. Everything's behind me. Let's start over.
Hey, well, listen. I tell you what, we can go jump out a plane together then in
I'm ready.
Colorado,
Let's do it in Denver. They do it all the time, every day. You want to do it?
and I'll be the person that pass out,
Okay.
and
We go.
I'll miss the
We gonna
whole
pass
little
out
trip
together.
down.
We're gonna pass out together. But you know what? After that, we'll go to somewhere great. I'm telling you. Shout out to the people that are tuned in. Let me take a look because I'm not sure if you can see Facebook. And I want to make sure that I acknowledge the people that are tuned in. And hey Janelle, thank you so much for being a part of. Hey Chashala. And did you want to shout out any one particular person?
Who me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have any shout outs.
No, shout out. Okay. And what do you have planned for today or for the next couple of days? What are you getting into?
Um, work. Well, actually, I just gave Melody the children about an hour ago.
You're about to be
So
free.
I
You're
had the
about to
kids.
be free. Mhm.
Hey, listen, I had the kids for over 2 weeks,
Mhm. Mhm.
and so I don't know. I might just go
I saw
downstairs and
I
just
saw
relax.
the pool table. You know I'm the one that saw the pool table, right? You're
Hey,
gonna relax. You're gonna play pool.
oh, I gotta have some company over for that. I'm by myself
Yeah.
right now, so I'm probably go
Okay.
downstairs and give me some rest or something like that because having 4 kids, it's been tough.
Yeah.
It's been real tough. So I'm real tired. I've had got to make a lot of sacrifices when you have children,
You do.
especially
You
when
do.
you're a hands-on parent.
That's right.
I tell
Yeah.
people anybody can be a parent, but if you're a good parent,
That's right.
I mean you can tell the difference.
Mhm.
I mean
Yeah.
you're tired, yeah, you
You're
really put the
always
work in.
tired. I have four grandchildren, and I tell my children that I'm like, yes, I sacrificed everything. I think that parents need to understand that, especially in our culture. Put you last. Put them first.
Yeah,
Everything that you guys are going through, this too shall pass.
of
They're
course.
not going to remember half of the stuff that you guys. The ugly part, by the time they get to that right age, you guys are going to be good, getting
Yeah,
along. Everybody's.
I
But do you
totally
think
agree.
that you will? Did you want to bring anything else to the table? I don't like that you're being called a narcissist. It's just a pet peeve of mine. We saved that for Trump.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
did you want to clear anything else up? Because I didn't know that it was only one affair.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. One affair, just one person, but for a long time. That was, like I said, that was the issue. That was
Right.
the issue, and I mean I feel so bad about it, but I also just feel bad about certain events that I would say that forced me to do what I did. Like I said, I'm not a cheater at heart. I'm not a bad person at heart. And I feel that if anybody that would say that I'm a bad person, I feel if they spent the day with me, they would see otherwise. And
Exactly.
two, I would tell people just ask Melody. The type of husband that I was.
Right.
And she would tell you he was a good man. She bragged on me often, but I needed more than someone bragging on me. Because yeah, because I put in a lot of effort to be a good man.
Exactly. And you needed to be heard. People ask me, why do I stay? He cheated so many times. Why do you stay? Because I like to see the heart of the man. I like
Yeah,
to see it and listen. Because if you never listen to why he left and
yeah,
try to go to therapy and get help for that particular reason,
yeah,
yeah, it's going to end. It'll come to a divorce. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for giving me the little bit of time that you did give me, and I'm very appreciative. I almost messed it up in the beginning. I almost lost you. And we
No,
have
see,
to pull away from TV. Sometimes we get so caught up, and then we're like, "Oh, these are real people.
yeah,
These are
yeah,
real
yeah,
people."
yeah, we are. So
Yeah.
I have thick skin, and also, I just got on the internet or social media 2 years ago.
Okay.
So if I wasn't on the TV show, I wouldn't have an Instagram, I wouldn't have a Facebook, and my life was pretty cool without it.
Wow,
So
powerful statement. Okay, before you share your social media, I need you because I'm a relationship coach and I deal with this a lot over the pandemic. It's been a lot of breakups, a lot of divorce. What do
yeah,
you have to say directly? What can you speak into the lives of the women and the men going through this?
um, well, first, I feel that if you love your mate, and if you're about to divorce them for cheating, but if you love them, I feel that you guys should reconsider, and also see the reason that that person cheated too, though. I
Exactly.
mean, and really be honest with each other. Like I was honest with my wife. People always say, Martell, why you didn't tell her what it was? I did. I told her several times. But
Wow.
what she told me is, you should have grabbed me by my arms and set me down and said we're gonna have a conversation. She
No,
she told me
ladies.
that. I'm like, Nell, it's like when you in it, you're not really thinking about. Only thing you should. Only thing I did was I mentioned it. Hey, look. Hey, listen. You need to do this right here. Hey, you need to do that right here. Hey,
Hmm.
you need to do this. And then
Hmm.
I guess it got old to me, and I mean, I seeked another outlet. You know.
Right.
So I
Would you
feel
do
that.
that differently if you could turn it around?
Hell yeah,
Go back in time?
I'll do whatever she told me I should have done, because that just wasn't my language to grab her and sit her down and let's talk it out. It was more
Hmm.
of me doing what I wanted to do. Is I
Hmm.
mention it to you multiple times, and I feel if I mention it to you, you should make the correction. You know,
Hmm.
but that didn't
Exactly.
happen, and apparently, um, I was I was weak enough to do what I did.
Right, exactly. No regrets. Do you have any? I mean, well, some regrets, of course, but do you have any regrets about what direction you're going in right now?
Hold on one second. I'm sorry.
We lost our guest. I'm joking. You guys, we're gonna find out how to find them on social media. That's the next thing. And did I miss you guys?
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Okay, and tell us how to connect with you on social media.
Yeah, Martell Holt. That's it. My name, Martell
That's
Holt.
it. On
That's it.
Instagram? Are you on Twitter?
Shit. Jonelle, where you at?
Okay, Jeanette, she's gonna hook me up.
uh,
Alrighty. So let me make sure that I hope
that,
she did not that I hope I was able to get this live. If not, if people were not able to see it publicly, it's probably a good thing because I'm really not about the views. I'm about having the conversation.
yeah.
I'll make it public. People will have the conversation. Come back and visit the link, please, if you will, and answer anything that you feel like you should answer.
Okay. Have you
Ignore
asked me all the
anything
questions
that
you want to ask me?
I feel like I mean, I have a lot of questions. You do know that I'm the 73 questions host, right?
Yo, what again?
I have 73 questions. I go on and on and on. Did you really want more questions? Because I
I,
don't
I,
stop.
I'm all yours.
All
Jonelle
right.
told me to be on here and give you what you want.
Okay. Well, I
I mean, if I have to come to Colorado and jump off the plane and
do it.
us have another
Do it.
conversation, I'll do that in
Technically,
midair.
technically, that would be so epic.
Okay.
I'm willing to do it. Are you willing to do it?
Hey, when are Jonelle coming too? So when are we
Oh,
coming?
okay. So my fiance is willing to do it. He's crazy. He'll do it.
Oh,
He'll do the
has
film.
he ever done it?
He has is military, so it's
Oh
they've done
hell
it.
yeah!
Yeah,
Oh, he probably
and
crazy as hell
they
doing
do it
that.
like yeah, just crazy. Just will jump out the plane and not even think twice. And yeah,
Right.
yeah. So he will do. Let me do something for real quick, and this may lose me, but can you still hear me?
I do.
Because I believe that Janelle has a question. All right, I have her. and I think I know what I may have done. Um, I am so sorry, you guys, because I know I look a hot mess right now. There we go. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. All right, so it's public. All right, ready for some questions?
Let's get it. Hopefully it's yes or no. Let's go.
Describe your workout. What do you do? What is your wake up ritual? And describe your workout for me.
Well, in terms of waking up, things has changed a little bit. Going through this divorce, I'm so serious. It's like it has changed my life right now. But I still wake up around say 6 o'clock. I just work out about 4 times a week.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's nothing that any plan that I'm sticking to. I still eat what I want. But I need to go on like a little meal prep plan or whatever. Um,
Okay.
yeah, but I haven't.
Are you juicing? Are you
I,
doing
I
any
don't
kind of New Year's
juice.
resolutions?
No, no.
Hmm.
I ain't setting any resolutions because like I said, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I try to stay away from like fried foods. I don't eat pork, anything like that.
Okay.
So I try to eat healthy as I can. I still eat candy, chocolate, cakes, and all that kind of stuff too, though. So
Right. So you still participate in a little fun kind of things. And what do you think about meatless? Have you heard about the whole going meatless thing? And are you one of the men that say you're never going to do it or?
no, I really haven't heard too much about that. But no, I'm good. I'm going to enjoy food. You know,
Hmm.
I'm not
Hmm.
gonna seem like that'd be a punishment or some shit right there. I'm not gonna punish myself like that.
Well, this is a punishment, so that's why we are meatless. Okay, so
No.
all right, now tell us about what is the one thing that no one knows about you?
If they don't know nothing about, I ain't gonna say it.
It could be something that you've accomplished that the viewers don't know that you've accomplished.
It's crazy because everything. Yeah, no. I mean, unless people didn't know that I was like a school teacher, I taught special ed. For a year and a half before I resigned.
Did
And
you?
yeah, I taught special education.
Yeah, shout out to the special ed teachers. Wow.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
tough. It's
Hmm.
tough as hell, man. It's,
Yes,
it's
it
tough.
is.
One thing about it because when I resigned, I was cutting grass. So I was like, okay, man, I was making like $115,000 that particular year. I said, you know what? I'm gonna quit teaching. And I was in the classroom. I was always getting phone calls and stuff like that. And the principal came in like, Martell, you can't be on your phone so much. And I was like, that
Right.
that day, I told him, you know what? I said, I'm done. I left school that day. That was right before Christmas, I think 2010,
Right.
and I resigned. And
Wow.
and I think about 6 months later, I allowed Melody to resign. And then it was around that time too that I built my first house, and the profit on it was $50,000. And I
Ooh.
said, look at this. This one check of $50,000 was my
Right.
total teacher salary for a year,
That's right.
for a
That should
freaking
not be.
year.
That should not be.
You know,
Teachers,
no, it
yeah.
shouldn't
Now I
be.
have teachers in my family. It should not be.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
teachers struggling, and I look back into when I was a kid. We were poor, and guess who we live right next door to? A school teacher.
Wow.
And I
Wow.
think about that
Hmm.
often, like, wow.
They
And
should
she
be in the
taught for
mansions.
like
They
30
should
something
be
years.
the exactly. Now that's not cool. That's not cool. I'm with you on that. Do you show up at events that fight for, even though you're not a teacher anymore, do you show up and speak at events fighting for more wages for teachers?
I don't, but that's something I want to do though. I
Okay.
have a couple plans written down on something that I would want to advocate for, in terms of
Exactly.
like higher wage, because I mean it's a must. It's a
Hmm.
must because you won't get quality teachers if you don't pay them.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly. I
so
have some teachers that are going to call you. Janelle, get ready. About to send some teachers in Texas your way because we need him to do that. It's always the voice of the person with a platform. that
Yeah,
gets
I'm
things
down
done,
for it.
right?
I would love that. Please hook that up because I'm ready for that.
Absolutely.
I'm so ready for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I'm so
because we
serious
talk about
about
a
that.
failing school system, or
Hmm.
yes, failing school systems. We talk about the teachers. I mean, like I said, like with paying a teacher 30-some thousand dollars a year, what the hell are they gonna do? Eat
Nothing.
noodles? You know?
Nothing. You can't. In Denver, Colorado, you'll go home. You'll go to another state. You couldn't survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so
So
sad.
yeah.
Oh, and now I love that about you. See, we're getting to know the man, and
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
so important to me. Now, what's your biggest fear? What you scared of? No, what's your biggest fear?
Well, honestly, you know, going through this divorce, it's providing for my children, not being able to at times. Um, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
I've thought about that a couple times because, going through this divorce, went through like a rough patch. Like
Right.
I stopped doing everything. I stopped business. I'm just now picking business back up, like literally, over the last month. I kind of we stopped everything. We gonna shut down the businesses and everything. So I'm having to
Wow.
revamp. I'm having to revamp. A lot of things that one would see Melody doing. We've been doing the Melody as Hope brand for like the last 9 years. So she doesn't have to revamp. She just has to keep moving forward. But me being in the background, I'm having to revamp. You know, and
Exactly.
just not being able to be that provider for my children. That'll break me down. You know,
Right.
that's my most fear right there. So
Martell, that brings me to something that is an important question as well. How do you feel about choices? What do you want to say to the young dude wilding out, throw baby? What do you say to that guy
did that what again?
that has a baby mama and another baby mama? Choices.
Yeah,
Because you're looking at, man, I got to revamp, I got to start over. This is the reality of choices, right?
yeah,
What do you want to say? I'm not trying to put you down for what you did, but to own it is to say, hey, I made a choice, right?
yeah, yeah,
Even though I know that it takes two, we
yeah.
all know it takes two.
Most
Yeah, but
definitely.
what would you say to those young guys wilding out right now?
Oh, I mean, well, that's been going on forever. You know, I
Hmm.
mean, regardless of what, I mean, I'll say some, but it's gonna continue on forever. Because some people just not satisfied. Some people not trying to satisfy other people. It's gonna be a forever cycle. But what I will say is, it only gets tougher as you make bad decisions when it comes down to creating extra lives out there, and you're not taking care of this one, and then you have another one not taking care of that one, not spending time with them, not grooming them, not raising them. I think
Right.
that's an issue for society as a whole. That's why a lot of the homes are broken, because people out
Right.
here creating lives, making babies, and not taking care of their children, not raising them. Because like I look at my kids now, it's like, damn, if I went in their lives, it just seemed like they wouldn't be as good as they are, as
Right.
respectful and well mannered that they are. Because if you have a conversation
Exactly.
with my children, you'll see them, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes
Right.
sir. They'll greet you with a hug, with a smile.
I love that.
My son, he's very he's nurturing. He's loving. He's kind. He's like me. You know.
Right.
So I feel if you're gonna have some kids, if you have kids on the side, make sure you take good damn care of them, no matter what. If
Right.
you make a mistake
That's
and
good.
have a child with whomever, take care of them. Don't
That's
like me.
important.
I won't be ashamed of anything. I don't care how many kids I have. I'm gonna take care of all of them. They all gonna know their dad. They all gonna know their siblings. Um, some people, they would criticize one, um, and then next thing you know, they have children that ain't met their brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So
Exactly. And you said something about melody that I would like to touch on for just a moment because people, for one, you'll hear what he said. But you said, in the beginning, I was a great guy. In the beginning, I was a great dad. I was doing all these things. Why do you think the narrative changes? Is it because women are hurt or they want to pay you back, revenge? How important is that to you to just, because I don't like when women, you love them in the beginning, and then you start calling them out. Like, I don't have, all my exes live in Texas and I don't have baby daddy issues, you know? So I don't understand why women want to trash the guy that you laid with and you made a family with. So, not
See,
that she's doing that, but I'm just saying in
oh, no,
general.
no, 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 no. She has done that. Yeah, she's done that. And but I think that's when TV comes in. You know, people. Well, I would say Melody. I mean, I still love her, but we'll speak the truth.
Right.
She's
Yeah.
trying to create a platform, trying to get a following behind her. So let me trash Martell for cheating on me because I know the audience will grow because it's so relatable. It's so relatable that I'm gonna get a bigger fan base. I mean, that's what happened,
And
and
that's not okay.
oh,
Yeah.
and the
That's not it.
next day after she bashed me, she's over in my face and acting as if it didn't happen.
And you're like, you have a thick skin, but you remember,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So let me say this here. So that's why now when you turn on the TV starting on the 30th of this month, watching
Right.
Love and Marriage Huntsville, you're
Right.
gonna see a new Martell because the new Martell, I'm not I'm not protecting anyone, So it's like I'm not playing no games now.
See, Martell, we have to stay there for a moment because you said in the beginning, I supported her.
Yeah,
Going on TV was her dream.
yeah,
We pitched this idea to this guy.
yeah,
This was where I was going because this is what she wanted.
yeah,
But now you did that. I
yeah,
don't have to bring that protection, right? I don't have to bring that guy to say,
yeah.
wow,
Yeah, it's all that's over.
wow.
I don't Martell. Not I'm not playing that shit no more.
So we're
Yeah,
about to see
I'm not the
something
nice
on
guy
the
no more.
woo.
So it's like the gloves are off. I'm not accepting certain talk from anybody. So it's I'm having fun. I'm having fun with my gloves off, gloves on, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not playing.
Exactly. I made it public. Crystal. Shout out to Ryan and Crystal, WNBA former player Ryan Coleman in Detroit, tuned in with her fiance Crystal. Listen, ladies, I made it public. I saw the mistake that I made. So we're having a longer conversation because of that. So we're kind of covering over some of the things that we said before because people weren't all. I don't have a lot of friends. Y'all don't come down on me. It ain't like I'm cute or nothing. You have to be real cute to have a whole bunch of followers, so I don't have a lot of friends.
Hey, listen.
So
Hey, listen. You ain't gotta have a lot of friends. You got a fiance.
that's right.
Ooh, that's major right there.
That's my honey. Honey, he's in the comments, by the way. He's been
Yeah.
saying, yeah, he's been talking to you. So shout out, Brent Reborn's been saying some words he can relate. He's got an experience. Is that, let me get my glasses on because I think I'm important now. I know I don't have that in the comments. I have Portia Monique rolling out in the comments. Hey, fuck that. I feel important. All right, I'm important, Martell, so we got to do this over now because I'm important now
Hold
because
on.
rolling out in the comments. So we're gonna start over. Hey, Portia Monique. Shout out to Portia. Shout out to Tiara Berry. Shout out to Romeo International because I'm Team Romeo, and to Munson and everyone over at Rolling Out. I hope you guys can get them on your platform because it's so much bigger. Because I want Martell to come over to Rolling Out and to share some of the things that he's been sharing with me tonight. Martell, here's a fun one: flight or road trip?
Say that once more.
Going on a flight or driving on a road trip?
Oh, definitely a road trip.
Why?
I like it's I get a lot done when I'm driving at least I guess like 4 hours away the most. Make all my phone calls, quiet time. I get to think a lot. So you get on that plane, it's like it's over.
It's crazy. It's loud. It's
Yeah.
people. It might be a loud crying baby. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Not
I
that you
definitely
won't
love the
have that,
road
but
trips, the most definitely.
yeah,
I do those
definitely.
every day.
I do too. I do too. So I'm a road trip and I'd like to go towards the west because she love her mountains. She
Okay.
does. Okay. So
Yeah, yeah.
how would you define yourself in 3 words? I started out with some words and I don't know who you are at that point. So I'm getting to know you. I have some few, I think, but how would you define you in 3 words?
In 3 words.
In 3 words.
Get some.
Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to
Well,
clear so I
well,
can get to the keyboard. Go ahead.
well, I take it here. One of the things, I've been through a lot. Over the years. One thing I will call myself is an overcomer. So I'll say that one word to sum me up is an overcomer, and I think that everyone should have that within, because everyone is going to go through something in life, and it's not about what you go through, how you go through it. It's about really overcoming it. How you're going to get up,
Yeah.
how you're going to move forward. And
How?
that's
What
just one thing
happens on
about
the
me.
other side?
I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
What happens on the other side?
That's it. Because life
That's
life
it.
goes on, and like
Mhm.
let's make the best of it. You have to overcome all the obstacles that's in your way.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I've been good at. And then sometimes when you get knocked down, some people laugh at you. Some people feel that you're not going to overcome that. So that's my thing. I'm an overcomer. I've always like stuck true to that, and always been happy that God made me that person, just been overcomer. I learned on the way. I learned
Yeah.
on the way, through my bumps and my bruises. But at the end of the day, I'm an overcomer, because I'm gonna overcome that shit no matter what it is.
And when you say that you're an overcomer, that's something that all of us are trying to get to the other side of the pandemic. Something that
Yeah.
was snatched out of our hands. Not everyone's business is surviving,
Period.
like yours. So that one just resonated with me when you said I'm an overcomer.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna see the other side.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have to,
Exactly.
and in a much better space too, though.
Hmm.
Because every time I
And
have to
all
really
for a
go through
reason.
something, I came out
Hmm.
better. You know.
Yay.
Yeah.
Hey girl, hey. That's what Portia said. Portia Monique rolling out said, hey girl, hey. Thank you guys for dropping by and stopping by. Brent Reborn, Manny Jordan, Cruz over in Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond,
All our
Virginia.
love, yeah, all our love to his family. Going through right now. The pandemic has impacted so many Black business owners.
Yeah.
How are you
Yeah.
surviving that part? I mean, did you have to tap into the relief funds?
Well,
Is that something that you're familiar with? And what can you talk to us about with that?
here in Huntsville, I'm not sure if any of you guys or you familiar with Huntsville, Alabama, but
Just a little.
we've overcame a lot here.
Hmm.
A lot of things might happen in the country, but sometimes we're not affected by it.
Right.
Our market is booming. We
Wow.
have probably like over $1 billion worth of projects going on in our city right now, though. We building everything. Homes are being built, businesses are being built, but still some of your businesses are still being wiped out, though. But for the
Yeah.
most part, we're not being affected by it out here. So
That's
the
good.
most the most I've been affected by is this divorce that I'm going through.
This divorce.
The damn
How
divorce.
has it, let me tell you, how has it impacted? Did she wait until Excel? You know, I said I watched TV, so go through this with me. Did she walk in the room in the boardroom meeting and wait until Excel? Have one of the? Has it gone from the house to the office, and from the
Oh yeah,
office to the
of
house?
course, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it hit the office. It hit the office years ago, though.
Right.
Yeah, that was one of my
Exactly.
complaints, because she was the person that held the office down, and I was the person on the outside doing all the trainings and really making all the extra money in the construction industry.
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah, it's like when one thing fell apart, it's like everything really fell apart.
And did you lose any business partners? Did it impact the pocketbook in that way?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Like, we had millions going through our accounts, like every month, millions.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
And when it's like when she got disturbed, I saw a shift in it.
Right.
And we would have discussions about it. Like, I'm like, hey, you need to get in the office this amount of hours a day. It's being there 4 hours a day. I don't care. 4 hours a day. That's it. That was my complaint for years.
Right.
Get in the office at least 4 to 6 hours.
Right.
And so yeah, that yeah, we started declining.
And now do you separate the business from it all? Like, hey, I get that y'all watch the show, but we're here to do business and you know.
Yeah, well, no, I'm starting everything anew. So I'm starting everything anew. Nothing that I would do would have ever been attached to our marriage.
Mhm.
So I'm thrilled about that. I
Martell
have a
gives me the vision that he's about to, in a sense, go off, but not go off. But you're about to show people. You can show them better than you can tell them.
yeah, yeah.
Is that where you're
I'm
at?
eager too. So I'm very eager.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming slowly but surely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're looking forward to it. Now, being on the network that you're on, did was that good for business? Bad for business? How did that
Well, I
just
look at it
what
as
the show is on?
if you're on a national TV show, period, I think it can be good for business.
Hmm.
It's about the character you want to play while on TV.
Hmm.
So, I mean, as you're on TV, I mean, I feel like that's $1 million just you being on TV, and you just need to promote it however you want to promote it.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's expensive. It's very expensive. I mean, you understand what I'm saying when I say
I do.
expensive? Yeah.
It costs. And I'm gonna throw in another Ariane Curry. Ariane Curry, shout out to you. I just, like I said before,
You
I
said
don't know
shout
you. So
out?
I'm not. I don't want to throw. I don't want to judge a person I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like even like with Melody, we're just talking about the things you're telling me about,
Yeah.
but I can't even judge her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I heard about. But remember, you don't have, like I said in the beginning, bypass it if you don't
Yeah.
like it. Is there a baby on the way, and what's going on with that? And are you ready for the multiple blending of families? I think I said multiple. That's not what I was trying to say. The blending of families.
Well, I guess we won't talk about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And when I said shout out to her, why did you react like that?
Oh, no, 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 no. I just thought you was being facetious. I mean, it's cool. You said shout
No,
out.
no, and you'll get to know me really well. Like all my exes live in Texas. I love to say that, but anyway,
All my
it's
exes
not
in Texas.
it's not true. I don't know
How
why I
many how
say
many
that.
exes you got?
Exactly. My fiance, like I'm about to take this engagement away. Honey's like, how many
Oh
exes
no,
does
we
she
don't
have?
want that. We don't want
No, we
that.
don't want that. But no, seriously, I get along with the women that they're with. I get along with the women that interrupted while we were a thing, like, and then with like my son, like people say, how y'all all, because, his situation, how y'all all go to the birthday party together laughing and getting along because it's children.
Yeah.
Like
But
you
as you
blend it
should
and
though,
you move on, right? Like you just move forward and you get
Right.
past it. Yeah. So I know I kept you, but let me ask a couple more, okay? Favorite piece of clothing that you own, Martell? What's your brand? What's your go-to?
I don't know, probably just some jeans, some Ralph Lauren jeans.
Hmm.
I'm not.
Your construction. I hear you talking. I hear you talking construction. You like,
No,
I want to be comfortable. That's it,
I'm not a
D.
female, so it's like I
Yeah.
don't have a favorite pair of clothes for no favorite clothes for real. I go with the flow. I like to look good. I like to throw on a nice tailored suit for real, and
Yeah.
just what I stand out in. If I have
And
to
your favorite,
if I have to wear something every day, it'd be a nice tailored suit. That's it.
but you would definitely say Ralph Lauren for your jeans.
Oh no, they're just my jeans though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just jeans. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And what's your favorite social media app? I know you said earlier you really don't do the social media thing. You kind of just did it going into the reality life, but what's your favorite?
You talking about like Instagram?
Okay. So you
Oh
like
yeah,
Instagram
yeah,
better?
yeah, yeah. So I guess Instagram, I guess, because that's the only thing I really be on is Instagram.
Okay. And are
But
you
I'm
doing
really not into
TikTok?
it like everybody else though. I'll Facebook is some more local that I rarely get on, and then Instagram, it's like it's the world. Like what's up?
It is everything. Okay, I'm on Instagram. Don't be saying it like that. Like, Dee Shields, why you over here on Facebook? Girl, Instagram. I'm on
Instagram is it.
Instagram.
Yeah,
I'm on Instagram.
you meet
All right.
everybody.
Yeah, you do meet everybody. I've met a lot of people on there. So we can find you by your name, Martell Holt on Instagram. And what is inspiring you in your life right now as we get ready to wrap up? And shout out to Janelle if she wanted to cover, ask anything, let me know. I think some questions are already popping up. I need to pay attention in the chat room. Go
Did you
ahead,
just
tell us.
ask me a question, or do you want?
That
Did
was
you
a
ask me?
question.
What did
What's
you?
inspiring? What's inspiring you in your life right now?
Well, I mean, again, I mean, my children. I mean, is that the question you asked? You said, "What's inspiring me right now to like move forward or to?"
I accept that. Your
I mean,
children.
I'm gonna be real. I mean, a lot of the questions that people would ask, I mean, my kids really would be in the mix because my kids are, they're very important to me.
Right.
Yeah, they're very important to me. You know, I'll be real too. You know, my heart hurts every day because of what I'm putting them through right now. You know, yeah, my heart hurts a lot. Um, yeah,
Thank you for that ownership.
yeah,
Like she could say her part, but you said what I'm putting them through right now.
yeah,
You
yeah.
didn't say like what we're putting them through. Someone said, I'm not going to say someone at all. So Portia Monique said, I'm just going to let you know. Portia Monique said, "Are you going to buy Melody a Valentine's gift?" Did I say that all right? Are you getting a Valentine's Day gift with her? Are you going to spend Valentine's Day with her?
No, Miller and I, we stopped giving gifts. Um, yeah, we no longer give each other gifts. We have kids. I will give my three daughters Valentine's
Okay.
Day gifts. So
Okay.
no,
She's not getting a Valentine's Day. Isn't that really painful to be like, who is this chick D Shields? And I had to find out that I'm not getting the 2021 Valentine's Day gift on her show. Like, I'm really
yeah,
in trouble. Portia, you set me up. No, I'm joking.
yeah, yeah.
But
Melody's not gonna be missing any gifts, though. I tell you that.
yeah, you spoiled her.
No, no, no. She's not gonna be missing any gifts. No.
No, yeah, she's doing good. She's in
Yeah.
a good place. All right, and what do you want to? Where? What are we gonna watch? When is the show coming on? What time? For all the people that don't know about it.
Damn, I think it's 8 o'clock Central Time.
Okay.
It premieres January the 30th. So just in
Love
a
and
few days.
marriage.
This
Love and
Saturday.
marriage Huntsville.
Love and
Just
Marriage
in a few
Huntsville
days.
this Saturday. I think 8 o'clock Central Time, but you guys can Google that. But it's a hit. It's a hit. I
It's
mean, I can
it's a
see y'all
hit.
like.
And tell you what, as an owner, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I'm an owner, so you could just turn on the TV early Saturday morning. I bet it's gonna be playing all day,
Oh
like
man,
all the previous seasons and everything. So
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
get caught up. We're gonna
Catch up the
watch the old
binge watch,
Martell.
huh?
We're gonna watch the old Martell,
Oh,
and then
then
we'll
y'all can
get
see that
ready for.
transformation.
We want to see that transformation.
And you know, I apologize. Well, I ain't gonna apologize for nothing, y'all. It's gonna be it's good for TV.
Unapologetically, you're just gonna bring you,
There we
right?
go. I'm being
That's
me.
it.
Yeah.
That's
At
it.
one point, I was in full protection mode, and
But you don't
now,
have to do that now.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the most profound thing that I heard you say. And I know that you said that you're tired. So what do you want to say? How'd I do? Did I fix it? We're friends. We're gonna jump out the plane together. You're coming to
Yeah,
with Janelle. My fiance and I. We're all gonna jump out and have a good time, right?
there we
You don't
go. We're
hate
gonna
you
be.
don't hate me anymore.
No, I don't. Actually, this interview was amazing, and yeah. So we need to set up something for real to come out there to Colorado. I've never been out there, but
Absolutely.
I don't smoke weed, so I don't want to go that route out there though.
All right. Well, you don't have to smoke weed because here there are edibles. You can actually drop a couple of drops into your food, or you could just do CBD if you don't want to have any THC. And who am I? Am I suddenly the recreational commercial for Colorado? Sorry, I got
Yeah,
deep. I went deep. My time.
but yeah,
I,
I look forward to that though.
yeah.
That'll be
I,
fun.
I want you to do that. And I also want the ladies in Texas, some of them are tuned in to bring you to that special ed teaching event. Be the spokesperson. Let's use
Yes,
your platform for good for that. Please don't forget
most
about us on that.
most definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Britt Reborn is all hype. You got him hyped to jump out the plane with you now. Where's Sick Flo at? Sick Flo will have to do the video because he said I could ask him questions on our way down. Shout out to everybody tuned in. You guys can see that my readers, I already said I am a mother of three. I have a son that's a police officer, a daughter that's a nurse. So my other daughter, a military wife, and she's in the medical field also. So look, I wear readers. I have four grandchildren. And four. Do you guys have any pets before I let you go, Martell? I'm a grand puppy grandma,
Yeah,
however they say that.
you know, we had fish a long time ago, but recently I promised my kids I'm a German Shepherd.
Oh,
Yeah, I promised them a
oh.
German Shepherd, but
Hmm.
I'm thinking because this single parenting type thing, I don't think I can add a dog to it.
Not yet. Not
Not yet.
yet. And you guys haven't even gone through the worst of what could come possibly. I don't want to speak that. I hate speaking that. I hate when people say the worst is to come in that divorce. I'm
Oh,
not speaking that into your life. You guys are gonna get along just fine.
yeah,
And you're gonna blend and talk it out and see each other and drop off and pick up. You may even work it out, you know?
right,
You might
right.
get back together and fix it. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Who
So
knows, right?
great choice with not bringing in a pet when you're not ready. So
Yeah,
there
I
you go.
totally agree. Yeah, that dog
All
away.
right.
No way.
The dog away. Thank you so much. Go take your nap.
Yeah.
Get your rest in. First couple of hours without the kiddos. So
Yes. I appreciate
take
you.
care of you. I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much.
I thank
Thank
you
you
for
guys
being
for coming
honest.
in. And I'm going to come back. I invited him to come and take a look at the comments, or, Janelle, if you'll tell him some of the comments and respond to some of those that I wasn't able to catch on here. You'll do that for me, Martha?
I'm with you. I'm with
All
you.
right. I
100%.
appreciate it. Thank you. You guys
Thank you
have a
so much.
great night.
Bye bye.
Bye.